Yeah, my people, now good evening once again. This is a program. Greet everybody. I greet all the audience. I greet my people for home. This is the program Poto Poto, where we dey do every Friday, 4:55 p.m. Nigeria time. And the people where they bring this program to now, GCSDN, Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, GCSDN. And the reason for this program now to update our people about the political and social issues where they happen for our country. So we will know the reason why it is very, very important for us to get our PVC, vote, and protect our votes. It is very, very important. 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 And maybe una country brother, Fidelis Ilobekeme, where they anchor the program today. The topic for today na poor learning environment for Kogi State, Nigeria. The environment, I will show now the video, the environment, they're very, very poor. It's nothing to write home about. Nothing to write home about. Nothing to write home about. Very, very poor. You know, a lot of people don't really understand wetin it means to learn for good environment and the advantage and disadvantages of learning in a good environment. When the environment is very bad, it gets many effects on the children. Many effects. Get many effects on the children. Many effects. So many effects on the children when the environment is very, very bad. One, the children they go lack motivation to go school. They will lack motivation to be effective because where the day is not encouraging. They will lack motivation to go school. They will lack motivation to learn. Before I proceed, make I just give una pictures of what I talk about, make una understand. Now you see am so. Now you see am how pikin want to learn for this kind of environment. How pikin go to learn for this kind of environment. This is another one. Just imagine. See where children they learn. How you expect them to be motivated? How you expect them to get interest to go school? This is another one. So we turn about these things, not be say we just like to talk too much. Not be say we just like to talk too much. Just that it is very, very sad. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. You know, when pikin don't lack interest, lack motivation, you know, they fit go school again. The pikin no go dey punctual for any school activities. It go dey very, 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 very hard for you to get that pikin to like school. You no go feel like school. And when pikin no like school, you no go go school. And when pikin not go school, the society they go down. They affect the society at large. They not go partake for any curricular activities. They not go partake. They not go do anything because nothing for the environment where they motivate them, nothing for the environment where they encourage them, nothing for the environment where they make school look interesting. They not go participate. They not go do anything. The interest to go school will die. And when in society they breed people will not go school, you know what will become of that society. At the end of that society, the society will be blind, totally blind. Nothing they happen. Totally blind. Totally blind. So a lot of effect they when they raise children up for very, very poor learning environment that is not encouraging, environment that kills the zeal for a child to go to school, environment that destroy everything concerning education in a child's life. It's very, very dangerous. Very, very, very dangerous. They're not going to behave well for poor learning environment. They're not going to behave well. Their behavior will be very, very bad because they did not go to school. And that kind of environment, now they breed children will lack discipline. Children will not they very, very responsible. No discipline, irresponsible children. Children we get those who even manage good, their performance will be very, very poor, high level poor performance. Now they go get. They're not going to do anything right. High level of poor performance. A lack of interest will kill everything about the child to go to school. Why? Because the environment they very, very poor. Imagine this kind of environment. Waiting pikin wan learn. Waiting pikin wan learn. Nothing wey pikin wan learn. Imagine this kind of environment. This environment where they show themselves is still good compared to the video I will play to now. This one still okay compared to the video of another the environment will make me bring this topic today. If I bring the video for now, later when I go tire. This one that they see, so this one self na paradise for that one day. This one's not paradise. Tell me how Peking go be happy to come to school. All this kind of thing that they keep Peking interest for school. They got what they call PE, physical education, where they teach children how to run, how to play ball, how to play table tennis, different sporting activities. In not day, how much more the children won't get interest. In not day, because the environment not provide them. That's why you see they do badly for sports now. Very badly for sports because all these things not day. For civilized countries, they catch them young from primary school and secondary school. They train them. From there, they already know their strength. They don't know where they're good. Then they will brush them up there, encourage them. Before anything happens, give them a few years, they don't become superstar. They don't lead for the world because they start from small picking. But all these things don't die for our schools. You know, they are primary school, you know, they are secondary school due to bad governance. And the reason why we tell them and say we must elect visionary leaders, patriotic leaders, leaders with love for the country, leaders will see the country like they are picking. Not be leaders who won't go fight for their pockets alone. Leaders will get the country at heart. Leaders will love the country. Leaders will cherish the country. Leaders will want to make the country grow. Leaders will don't see things abroad. They won't implement it for the country. They won't make it. As they see the things for abroad, they cry every day. They say, I wish this thing in my country. Those are the kind of leaders who go vote into power. 2023 is around the corner. And how you go to know those leaders? Now from their manifesto. That's why we encourage you now. Get your PVC. Start by getting your PVC ready. On that day, come out, vote. Protect your vote. Don't let anybody they say you the narrative say votes not count for Nigeria. Vote not they win the election. A lie. They use and deceive una to do what they want to, because if people not turn out, now they feel rig election because if people not come. But when people come, protect their votes, they cannot rig the election. They cannot. So I beg my people, 2023 don't reach. Oh, we're not going to do the same thing and expect a different result. Because from 1999, na the same circle of leaders na we dey vote in, and then they come, they recycle themselves. Which state for Nigeria look different from another? No state. But they go come today, they go tell you wetin they don't do. Insecurity na another thing for Nigeria. Hunger na another thing. So many things don't go wrong for the country just because of bad leaders. As God bless us rich, as God bless us with natural resources, human resources, but we dey suffer. We not get respect all over the world because our leaders they not get anything upstairs. The only thing we did their head na stealing, looting, corruption. That dey their head. But now we the aid and abet them because we refuse to do the needful. We refuse to get our PVC. We refuse to come out vote. We refuse to protect our votes. Rather, we rather sell our 4 years or 8 years for 5,000 naira. A cup of rice, a cup of gari. And we fail to realize one thing, that there's a principle behind buying and selling. If you go market, one buy something from person hand, when you price the thing and the money dey with you, you know they get that sense of ownership. Immediately you pay, that principle of ownership go activate itself. It go activate itself from the seller to the seller automatically go feel say e not get right over that thing again. Na so e dey be too when you sell your vote. When you sell your vote, that principle go activate in you. You go find out say you no dey fit talk when the government dey do something wrong. You no dey fit talk when they go wrong. You no dey fit talk when they maltreat you. You no dey fit talk when they oppress you. You no dey fit talk when they want you suffer, kill you. You no dey fit talk when everything dey go wrong, because that principle already dey activated in you. Say you don't sell your vote, and that same principle don dey activated in them. Say you no get right over them because they don't buy your vote. So that they do wetin they like. The ownership, that sense of ownership, say yes, that they get the government because they paid for it. They paid for it. So you don't get right over there. Automatically, that principle they at work. You see, that's why they beg when I say, before you go vote, think. Be wise about it. Election, now they determine your future for the country. The leaders where you vote in, now them, they run your life for 4 years or 8 years, as the case may be. That is why it is very, very important who you vote in. Very, very important who you vote in. That is why you must protect your vote. That is why you must do the needful. Imagine when youth they jobless, they go resort to crime. And idle mind is the devil's workshop. Catch them young. If you make them, they participate in sporting activities from primary school and secondary school. When they enter high institution or they don't enter institution, they don't really get source of livelihood. If they run, it go pursue in career after secondary school. If they box, it go pursue in career after secondary school. Because you don't really get, you don't sabi read and write. Now, in career now they pursue, you don't get exposure. You go to pursue career, go to make money, you no go think of evil things. Your pikin at a certain level, e don become adult wey dey take care of himself. But if that time reach, e no fit take care of himself, you no fit take care of am. The government no dey take care of am. Wahala, crime everywhere. Na wetin we dey see today for Nigeria. Crime everywhere because the government don fail us. We too don fail ourselves because we no dey do the needful. We no dey voting the right people. We no dey come out come vote. We no dey get our PVCs. So we too, we dey fail ourselves. We dey fail our generation. We dey fail our children children. We dey fail them because we no do the right thing. We must get our PVCs, come out and vote, protect your vote for Nigeria to change. This country, why dey so? The previous government wey don rule this country for 61 years. Upon what they don do, the last election when they get tired of the government, they change the government. So it's not about new party. And I go use this medium take beg all these political parties, all these the rest 80 something, make una come together, make una merge, make una come together, make una put greed aside. We need to come together to be able to fight these vampires. And those wey dey educated, those youths, make una enlighten the older ones wey una get, because those ones they don't know anything. They give them rice or wrapper, they go say this man too good. They don't know what they dey go into. Una go enlighten them, make una educate them, tell them say mama, collect the rice and the wrapper, vote for this one not good. Na him put us for this problem. Na him make we dey fight for rice and wrapper. Na only Africa they dey use rice and wrapper to do election and money. Na only Africa, some parts of Africa. Nigeria na be the headquarter. Nigeria is the poverty headquarter in the whole world. All thanks to PDP and APC. None of them is exempted because now the same people. They only change party name. Now the same people, they change party name. PDP and APC, now the same people. If we want change APC, if na PDP we want change, we must participate for government, for politics. We must do the grassroots politics. Those words na there for the decide wetin dey happen, and na there those men don put their tools, the evil mind wey dey decide wetin dey happen. We must begin to participate in politics so that we go fit change the system. If we wan put them aside, we go come to other parties, do the needful campaign, come, all these parties will come together, vote this weekend. We must vote them out. We will continue to the talk until we vote them out. Meanwhile, make I upload na the video wey make me bring this topic come today. Make I upload na the video. Now, one of our brother, I do this video. Now, I go this place. When he see this thing, the guy was not happy at all. Now the guy do this video. And when I see this video, oh my God, I was touched. That's our brother named Yunusa Gabriel. This video na Kogi State, the Kenya local government. Make una see school. Make I not talk too much again.
All right. This is 9:09, and this time we expect all peoples of primary school, secondary school, and other institutions should be in their school. Well, my name is Yunusa Gabriel Enemali, and my community report today is coming all the way from LGEA Ukolojogene. Is in the Kina local government, Anyiba ward. Now, I'm going to unveil something that will touch your heart wherever you are. And the reason why we're doing this, we need to bring you up to speed to understand what is happening. Now, come with me. Now, this is primary 1. As I speak with you, it is combined with primary 1 and 2 because they are little hot where they stay. Has primary 2 has been falling down by a breeze. Look at it there. Now, come back. Now, you can see these are the leaders of tomorrow. Well, according to them, move closer. Let them see their faces. These are supposed to be the leaders of tomorrow. In this community, there is nothing like infrastructure here. no social amenities at all. Now, it is so pathetic. Look at their board. This is their board. Now, I move with him. He comes with me. Come with me. Come with me. Now, this is supposed to be class 2. But today, it's already down. Now, show me the camera. This is supposed to be class 2. This class 2 is now combined with class 1. And that is why you have a mixed class. Now, I am told that they have class 1 to 6. Now, this 1 to 6, you will be extremely shocked with what you're going to hear. They only have 2 teachers, and they are being paid by Subel. Now, tell me, how can this teacher cope? He has family. He has children. Now, the salary being paid him is on the so-called percentage salary. Now, here is primary 3. This primary 3 is also combined with primary 4. Am I correct? Okay, this is just primary 3 alone. You can see that. Now, tell me, what leader of tomorrow are you going to make out of these people? As far as they're concerned, nothing like computer that they would have ever seen in their life. Now, come with me. I'm going to show you. Now, as you come this way, this is the class, and this is class 4 and 5. All right, this is class 4 and class 5. Now, you can see the shanty where they stay and they teach them. This is in Dekina local government, in Kogi State, in Nigeria. Now, I'm coming back to tell you what even the Sustainable Development Goal says about education. Now, we need to begin to think very, very well, or else we're going to be in trouble. Now, come with me again. This is class 6. Now, I have this as class 6. Now, tell me, some of them don't even come to school. Why would they come to school? They are not encouraged. The teachers are not encouraged. The parents are not encouraged. Now, getting to this place, I had to use this Okada. It is not motorable. It is extremely so difficult. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now, this is it. This is LGEA Ukolojo Gene in the Kina local government, like I've said before, and this primary school has class 1 to 6. And the number of pupils right now are about 60. Majority of them don't even come to school because they need to follow their parents to the farm. And nobody encourages them, nothing about technology that they have ever seen. No lights, no infrastructure, nothing. Now, they only have 2 teachers. The teachers are being paid by State Universal Basic Education Board. They call it SUBEB in Lokoja, and their salary is in percentage. This is absolutely absurd. It is uncalled for. Now, the reason why we need to do this as part of our community report, we need you to come to the aid of this community. NGO, spirited human beings, wherever you are, if you are touched, ask yourself, would you allow your children to come to this kind of a school? The answer is no. Now, let's go back to what the first 6 SDG points, that is the 17, the first 6 out of 17. Now, the first one says poverty. Tell me, what are you expecting from these people? Is it not poverty? Now, number 2 says hunger. This is hunger staring at them. Number 3, good health and well-being. In this community, there is nothing like health center here. Now, if they are sick, they need to travel on Okada from here to Anyibak, which is about 20 kilometers by over 20 kilometers on it. And the road is extremely bad. Now, tell me, there is no water here. There's a stream down here. That is where they drink from. Now, number 4 point of it says quality education. Tell me, what is quality about this education here in this modern age and time? Man, there is a lot of things gone wrong with us. Whatever it is, we need to wake up, or else our future and their future will be doomed. Number 5 says gender equality. Look, at most of them here are male. Well, the female ones here are here. They're trying to also cope amongst their male counterpart. Now, the 6th one says clean water and sanitation. This is extremely worrisome. And I want to expect every one of us to wake up now, or else we will be doomed. The future of these children lies on us. Wherever you are, an NGO, you are spirited field. The last time I brought you a story from Akpelu. Today I am in Ukolojo Geni in the Kina local government. It's just about 25 kilometers, minutes ride on Okada from Anyibak. Well, it's pathetic, and I need somebody to do it. This is my community report from Ukolojo Geni, and something urgently needs to be done. You can see them. Does this look like people's children? It's unfortunate. Please, if you want to support this community, if you want to support these children to have a future tomorrow, please speak to me, talk to me, Call me on 07054 395. We need to encourage these two teachers. They have been on their foot. Today, the teacher is coming all the way from Owawolo to come and teach this pupil, and he will need to go back. Tell me, if he's not, look at his, come on, look at his rickety motorbike that he comes with. Look at it. There are two, and then that is the second one. I think they deserve an encouragement. Please, if you are touched, encourage them. Look at it. And this is what they travel with every day to coming down to this place to come and teach these children. So it's unfortunate that we still found ourselves in this modern age and time, and we call ourselves the giant of Africa. If we don't do something now, our future is doomed. Well, let me get out of this place till I come your way again. My name remains Yunus Gabriel Enamali. Community report on your #1 internet station, Igala Radio, live on Facebook. Thank you very much.
My people, when I see that video, when I see school, when I see learning environment, how poor it is, when I see how can I watch them? That's not the reason we need to change the system. And from the talk, some points they were pick at from this very talk. No health center for that community. That means if Peking fall for they converse, no medical attention. If Peking cut leg, no medical attention. Anything happen to Peking on his own. And they talk about parents. So, and they say the health center where they close is more than 20 kilometers. No road there. No vehicle, they come there. They ply that road. No road. How to get there. That's number 2. Number 3, talk about the bad roads. Number 4, no water. No water. Number 5, just 2 teachers. This community, they suffer bad education. They suffer medical health care. Even the phone I cannot get to. They suffer bad roads. They suffer bad water. They suffer lack of teachers. Imagine 2 teachers now they teach the whole school. That school self, you see the school, you know what to be kitchen for village. That school know what to be kitchen for village. That's the reason why we must change this government with that. That's not the reason we must change this government. Anyway, before I proceed, make we talk about Lara community, Arodo community. These people, they suffer. Water no they there. They suffer badly. They don't get water to drink. So our organization, we they try give them water. Look now, visit our website. And I will see many things we don't do, not before mouth. Many things we don't do. Many things. So on our website, there, so you will see many things we don't do. So many. Visit them. And if you want to donate money for these people, may they get clean water. Contact us from any of the addresses where they there. Email, our website there, our email there, our Facebook, our YouTube, our Twitter there. Our Rodo community. Make I live on with the video, make una see.
This is a community called Lara community in Moro local government area of Kwara State, Nigeria. This is their source of water supply. They drink from the pond like drinking from the gutter. They drink from the same pond with goats, with cattle, and with dogs. They take the water home to take their bath, to cook, and to drink. Sometimes they put alum before they could drink. Is this permissible in the 21st century? These people need our help. Please, the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria is calling on you to join us to drill a water borehole for these people. Let us do this. It is possible. This must not be allowed to continue. No, no, no.
Yes, my people now where they understand so. This must not be allowed to continue. We need to help these people. I go leave our information again for the comment box so that anybody we want help these people or we want reach us, we can reach us there. Anybody we want help these people, we want reach us. We want reach us there. Now the reason why we dey beg una to vote in the right people, get your PVC, do the right thing, change this system once and for all. I will talk about Rescue Me. We get one app wey they call Rescue Me. Rescue Me now. That app they very good. I go encourage Nigerians make una download that app. Na just small money you go pay to subscribe. 2,000 naira for a year. That app you go fit save 10 numbers in case of emergency. You go save 10 numbers. All the security agency for Nigeria, for every state, they the app. So any state you dey, you go just take like 4 or 5 of the security agencies, put am there. Take your family and friends 5, put am there. Once you dey problem, you go send, press SOS. It go send them the location where you dey. We just alert them immediately the location where you dey. So it's very good. I encourage you to get that app. Make una get that app for our own safety. Make I read comment now. Once again, before I go beg una, get your PVC, come out and marks, vote and protect your vote. Vote and protect your vote. Make I read comment. Crypto Pirate Forest. You say, my own is if I sacrifice my life future for abroad, come Naija, niggas better support me and make sure the government don't assassinate me. Why person go leave foreign land come Naija die, come home, Naija come home, come die? Now, yeah, na true you talk, my brother. Many people dey fear to go to Nigeria today because of insecurity. So many people go Nigeria die. Me, I lost a very close friend for accident for Nigeria. Just 5 days in Nigeria last year. Go Nigeria, 5 days, accident kill am. COVID not kill am, na accident kill am for Nigeria. Last year, yeah. That's another very, very good point. Crypto again, say Naija no sabi. They go sabi this time, they go learn. They go sabi this time. They go sabi. Child us best. Or more election warrior is the way. Is the way. I mean the way. No, it's the way that you want to talk. Yes, so if they go give vote at me, I go dey happy. I go dey very, very happy. Say the people go wise, they go vote person like that. Because if you vote person like that, you not get mouth to talk. You not get, they not give her that, nothing they give her that mind to make him misbehave because he knows say yes, the system not change. Now because people know say they for time to time the system not change, they misuse, they misbehave, they do us anyhow. We need to change the system. Cryptocurrency again say, I use my crypto profit send Nigeria. Excuses. Omo, I tire. Prices of good double. Now so poverty for the land, hunger everywhere. That's why we need to get our PVC ready. We need to get our PVC. It is very, very important. And there's one program we do. We call it 23 onto 23. 23 onto 23. Talk to 23 people. Encourage them to get their PVC. Encourage them to vote. Encourage them to protect their vote. Make that same 23 people. Encourage 23 people each. Encourage them to get their PVC encourage them to vote, encourage them to protect their vote, we go fit change the system like this. By the end of the day, if we fit do am, we fit get close to 100,000 votes, 100 million votes. Imagine if we get 70 million votes, we vote for one party. Wetin be APC, wetin be PDP? They don't go. They don't go. I no dey believe in all dis thing to say politics na this, na this. Na at the end of the day, na people dey go turn print for who they want. So make we come together, do the rightful. Crypto again say GCSDN, Africa needs your voice. Yes, my brother, that is why we dey talk. We get weekly program from Monday to Monday wey we dey talk different things about Nigeria, most especially to encourage our people to do the right thing, because we want a better Nigeria, a working Nigeria, not be this mess wey we dey see now, not be this yamayama. We need to change the system by the grace of God. We need to change the system, and we will change am. Crypto say $1 to 600 naira. Make una imagine o. And this government, they promise us say they go reduce dollar. They promise us they go reduce dollar. Yes, so once again, my name is Fidelis Ilobekeme. Now me dey anchor on this program, Poto Poto, every Friday, 4:55 p.m. Nigeria time, to dey tell una about the social and political issues wey dey happen for Nigeria and the reason why we need to get our PVC to do the needful. Time don dey reach now to end the program. Before I end the program, I wan greet everybody wey dey home wey watch the program. God bless una. As una dey continue dey watch the program, make una dey watch and make una dey do the news, make una dey talk to people. Make we see say we change the system by the grace of God. We need to change the system for a better Nigeria. Cryptocurrency guy, omo, I dey vex say my papa own land for Nigeria instead of London. I dey feel you, but that's why we need to vote. We need to change the system. We need to vote. We need to change the system. I greet everybody. God bless you as you listen to this program, and as you continue to do the needful. You are blessed and blessed. Please get your PVC, vote, and change the system. Thank you.